Welcome. We are here on Facebook and Instagram at a new time, and this will continue at this, what is 9 o'clock in Italy, winter time. It will continue at this time now. We expect forever on Thursdays and Sundays. So today is Sunday. So here we are at this new time. And this is a fixed time. We base it actually on Navadip time. So if Italy changes summer and winter, it will also change by 1 hour in Europe, as it were. So it is a fixed time for Navadip. But here we are in glorification, in praise, in sharing the message of Srila Bhakti Sundar Govindadev Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Rakha Sridhardev Goswami Maharaj, and Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who have brought us clean, pure, sweet Krishna consciousness. And with two of these great souls, Srila Bhakti Rakha Sridhardev Goswami Maharaj and Srila Bhakti Sundar Govindadev Goswami Maharaj, we have many years of association and close service. And by the grace of the devotees that has been possible, by their grace that has been possible. And so we are always hankering for that kind of sweet association, always encouraging others, always seeing where there is a devotional flame, where there is even some just glowing embers, but then fanning those embers and making them into a strong flame of devotional life. Because Gurudev and Guru Maharaj, they know the sweetness of the destination and the sweetness of the journey. So those who have had their association, we must remember that and not dilute that with anything else which is coming in the world to draw our attention in any other direction, but to know that such personalities have come with their well wishes to the world. So, as we speak, it's just been the Vyasa Puja, the appearance day of Srila Bhakti Sundar Govindadev Goswami Maharaj, and he gave us Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Rakha Sridhardev Goswami Maharaj, and Srila Prabhupada. In substance, we can say, he knew the heart of Srila Prabhupada from his young age, his teenage age, all the way through. Then Srila Prabhupada considered him as his dearmost son, even though he got his own sons, other sons. And so their relationship was intimate, as was the relationship of Srila Prabhupada with Srila Guru Maharaj. And Srila Govinda Maharaj, he's always giving us this sweet current of pure devotional service, and in a very presentable way, or an approachable way that is understandable by us. You can say the persons with no proper background in the customs, the etiquette, etc. of Brahminical life or Vaishnava life. So Gurudev, the great teacher, some words from him today for our encouragement, and certainly there are some words here that I can relate to very much. And here, reading from the Dignity of the Divine Servitor, and for some, you may have heard the first paragraph earlier today. We were discussing this online, and here I'm just going to continue. It's a short reading, but it is important for us. It's important for us all to realize, to understand, to be aware of how valuable is this human life, and that we are humans. We can really make a change, and make a change in our attitude, and make our journey go towards Goloka Vrindavan, the land of Krishna, the land of joy, by the grace of the Vaishnavas, Guru, Nitai, Gauranga. By their grace we may get entrance into Krishna Leela, to be allowed there one day by their grace. A few words. Srila Govinda Maharaj speaking. There is some difference between beast and man, and we are to realize this within our understanding. But only realization cannot give us everything. There must also be some power, some strength of mind, strength of the eternal soul, etc. And that comes through the Guru and the Vaishnavas. We are to associate with those who are practicing in proper consciousness. with their association, our devotional strength will grow more and more. That is called sadhu sangha, the association of a good person, a sadhu. Sadhu sangha Krishna nama e matra chai, sangsare jinite ara kono vasita nai. Wherever we shall go and whatever we shall practice, it is always necessary to take the help of an expert. Otherwise we can make mistakes and do wrong. There are many things before us, but we are to be able to utilize everything properly. There are many electrical components, but only an expert can use them properly in order to make a machine to record and reproduce sound, a cassette player. Similarly, everywhere and in all circumstances, we need the help of experts in that field. And this is the main principle for our proper advancement. But we are to discern who is actually an expert and who is not. Actually, we cannot understand what is the nature of someone's knowledge, feeling, transcendental property, etc. But only we can pray to Nityananda Prabhu and Mahaprabhu that by their mercy we may gain good association. According to the purity of our prayer, they may grant us that. Sometimes we may feel hopeless and sometimes we may be very enthusiastic. When we see the chanting of the Maha Mantra and the dancing of the devotees all over the world, we feel very enthusiastic. But if we notice that there is some improper realization behind that chanting and dancing, that they have received much but cannot utilize it properly, we must feel hopeless. Sometimes a devotee may ask question after question about something we consider to be a simple point, and we wonder why he cannot understand. But he is questioning because for him it is not a simple point. And when we see he still cannot understand, despite repeated questions and answers, we may sometimes feel very hopeless. Everywhere in Srila Guru Maharaj's books and Srila Swami Maharaj's books, there are advices and descriptions for our benefit. And if we can capture the essence and understand that properly, then you will receive everything. The only cause of not capturing that essence is a deficiency of transcendental knowledge. Our deficiency lies there, and our necessity is to take the help of an expert. Jaha Bhagavata Para Vaishnavera Stane Ekanta Ashraya Kora Chaitanya Charane. This verse in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita says that in order to understand Srimad Bhagavatam properly, we are to hear it from someone who is fully established in devotional service, and we are to fully surrender to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Why is this advice given in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita? The point is that everything is recorded in Srimad Bhagavatam, but we are unable to receive it. Therefore, it is always necessary for us to take good association. We do not want money, kanak. We do not want women, kamini. And we do not want fame, pratishtha. All over the world, the living entities are running to try to achieve these things. Even a very unqualified person, who perhaps is only a collector of fodder for the cows, also strives for these. When he goes home to his house, he is father. He has a wife and receives some respect from her. He may not receive respect from others, but he receives respect from his family. He also has money. He may not have as much as others, but even with his 10 rupees per day wages, he tries to enjoy. Similarly, everywhere and in every life, Kanak, Kamini and Pratishta are available to some degree. But that is not actually our goal of life. Life's goal should be to achieve transcendental knowledge. Through transcendental knowledge, we can proceed to our destination. Hare Krishna. And of course, Srila Gurudev is continuing. I'm going to skip along to 38 in my EPUB edition. And now I've come to 35. Okay, so I'm coming to 38. I've got another section. This is very short, but Srila Gurudev is giving various descriptions, examples, helping us to understand the points that we read from him, the points about utilizing our life properly and getting the guidance of an expert, and that expert, we need to pray to Nitai and Chaitanya that they will grant us a good association. And Gurudev giving examples about how we cannot easily understand just by official status in life, as it were, who is good association, but we must see who is carrying the current and recognize that current of Mahaprabhu and Rupa Goswami. And then anyhow, presently, this last short excerpt is, in front of us are many things that draw us away from service. But we have received a very good Guru. Now the ball is in our court. It's an English expression, you can check it. In other words, now the responsibility is with us. Now the ball is in our court. We have everything. We have everything in that we have the seed of Krishna Prema through Srila Swami Maharaj and Srila Guru Maharaj. Just to receive the seed is a very fortunate thing. And really we have that. There is no haziness there. It is brighter than sunlight. Therefore, with full consciousness, we shall try to gain transcendental knowledge. That seed is in our hand, and we shall try to nurture it properly. So on the day after Srila Gurudev's Vyasa Puja day, then we are very much remembering his affectionate guidance, and we are happy to share his affectionate guidance with you and to share his affectionate heart with you, because through affection, through the guidance of affection, sweetness, consideration of others, giving good advice, not diluting anything but giving the good advice for others, then Srila Gurudev, he conquered the heart of thousands. Now we must remember his mood, we must remember his teachings, and we must try to apply that and continue to share that worldwide. So Jai Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj ki Jai, Jai Srila Guru Maharaj and his Srila Guru Maharaj too. Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Rockok Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj ki Jai, our whole Sri Rupa Nuga Guru Vaga ki Jai, Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki Jai, and all the Ananta Koti Vaishnavrinda, unlimited millions of devotees ki Jai. Nitai Gaura Premanandi Hari Hari Bo. Vancha Kaupatarubhyascha Kripa Sindubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Garadhara, Shri Vas Adi, Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.